Hey, what's up? Today we'll be unboxing and taking a look at Allen Heath CQ12 mixer paired with a SE Electronics V-Pack Arena. And for today's recording, we'll be using the Pearl Masters drum kit. Welcome to Project Beats. My name is Joven. Just a quick one if you haven't yet. Help me out by hitting subscribe. Really helps a lot. Right, so a quick video for you guys today. By the way, videos will be a little less frequent. Just a lot of things going on, which I won't bore you with. I'll upload as much as I can, but if you don't hear from me, just a lot of things going on at the moment. So yeah, big thanks to AVL Direct for loaning me these gears to demo. If you're in Singapore looking for studio and live audio gear or maybe live backline, whatever you need, check out AVL Direct. Link will be in the description. Also, I think I may have some small discount for you guys. I'll be sure to write it in the description when it's available. Okay, let's do the unboxing. We got the SE Stadium pack together with a mixer. Let's check it out. Woo! V-Beats. Right, so nice. And then we have the overhead that comes with this package comes with a fancy box. Woo! SE 4100. See that? I'm assuming this is front. We got high pass. Just put that to 0 maybe. You got pad, cardioid pattern there with the thingy. Okay, I'll put on the toms and the snare mics first. This one goes here. That's pretty low profile. Nice. That is pretty solid, man. It can go up, can go down. I'll do a close-up for you guys. So, if you release the air, this one goes up, like that. I'll just do the lowest one. That's looking good. Gonna be pointing it here, so I don't pick up the hats. Looks good. Kick, snare mic. Snare mic top bottom, I have 2 of these. Tom mic here. Got it for a 5-piece kit, of course. Although I have another piccolo tom right there, but we'll worry about that later. Then I have top and bottom snare. Let me put this kick mic behind. Previously using AKG D12. This will have to go. But for this setup, we're going to use all the SE mics. Right? So from go like this. Wait, what is in front? I think that's front. Let's assume that's front. So lock it right there. Put this in the box first. Yes! Let's go unbox this one. There we go. Oh, this is tiny, man. CQ12, let's go. Haha! See the box. Come on. Give me. Throw that box away. Probably want it like close to the drum, so I don't know if there's a desk that I can get. A small desk, like really close here. No, somewhere really close. You got 10 mics. That's nice. Power brick. I want to be able to use it on like really close to me, but I don't want it to be in the way. So I don't know. Might just put it somewhere there. Right, so I'm gonna have this all wired up, and I don't know if today, maybe tomorrow, because I want to go home. I'm tired all day teaching. Okay, I'm gonna get back to you guys after I set this up. Okay, so here's a recording without the mix, CQ12 to SD card multi-tracking. Just a bit of gain staging here, no mixing. I set it to 24-bit 96K. It's a bit overkill, but I was just curious to see how it goes. Also, I set it to record multitrack after the mic pre. You have the option to record after your onboard mix, say EQ, compression, and even reverb, which I didn't do for this example. I just recorded it after the mic pre. Here is a demo without the mix, followed by a sample with a light mix. So yeah, I thought that was super clean. I thought it was comparable to my Audient ID44. At least that's what I feel like. What was surprising is even when I lifted the gain considerably in post, the noise floor doesn't go up. Or at least there was no noticeable noise lift. That was amazing, and I wasn't recording 32-bit. Of course, there were three factors there. You have the drums. That kit is well tuned and sounds really good. New heads and all that. And then you have the SE V-Pack Arena, which of course is really good. So then the CQ doesn't have to do a lot of heavy lifting. It just needs to be clean with a good gain, which is exactly what I did. For those of you interested to see the mix, I'll break it down. These are all the tracks I used. I stemmed the entire recording as drum bus. Then I summed the snare mics, overhead, and toms separately. Mic setup is one kick mic, slightly in the porthole. I have a snare top and bottom, spaced pair overheads, a little bit of a recorder man technique going on there, meaning left side is directly above the 10-inch tom, but tilted a little bit to the snare, and then the right side about shoulder height, equidistant to the snare. I got 4 tom mics. The 8 pancake tom has the mic underneath. I also recorded the stereo mix left-right. From the mixer, it shows up as main left-right, but I muted it for this example. Kick is just SSL channel strip plugin. I just went for a quick preset here. It's called Drums Tight Kick. Then I added a BX subsynth. It adds that sub frequency and punch. For the snare, just some mixing here. SSL channel strip again, preset as well. It's called CJM snare. I mixed that a tiny bit to be a bit more punchy and brighter. Then a Decapitator, another one of my favorite plugin. Just mixed it to taste. In case you're not aware, this is just a fancy saturation plugin, basically with different flavors. You can get a free one, saturation knob from Softube. It works really well for a free plugin. You can look at that if you want to add a bit of, magic, punch and attack. Overhead sum is just a channel strip. Hard pan left, right, of course. Preset is overhead smooth. Then mixed a little bit. I think I added some brightness there. I just wanted a fast mix for this demo. For the toms, I had a plugin for every track. Panning is cascading, as you can see here. Personal preference, no particular reason. By the way, the whole panning is drummer's perspective, if it isn't obvious. And then I have 3 rack tom preset and 2 floor tom preset, then mixed to taste. Then on the tom boss, I added a compression that has a bit of character. I used Arousor here. I went for small drum room preset and then toned it down a bit. The template was a bit aggressive. But yeah, I left that on Nuke 20-to-1 compression. For bus mix, gentle BX Townhouse compression, then BX Digital V3. The thing is, I know that my room has a standing wave issue at around 110 Hertz and some partials and overtones around that. I fixed that here on the V3, but I just brought down the 110 for this instance. A bit of lift there on the 12K on the mono section, just for a bit of air, and 40K lift on the stereo side. You don't really hear it. It's just more of a brighter sense of feel. Although I didn't really add a lot anyway, so I'm just showing you my process for a quick mix. Then lastly, I added a bit of reverb send for that room sound. I just sent the overheads and snare to the reverb bus. If I put everything there, I feel the sound will be a bit muddy. That's just my opinion. So yeah, 7th Heaven here. Favorite reverb. You can use whatever you want, of course. My setting is room 2, medium room. You can do whatever you like here. I just dialed it in on the send. I also added a bit of EQ fix under that reverb send channel. And yeah, that's basically it. I did use a G-Bus compression on the master chain. Really gentle compression there. I just set up the gain so I can get to about -14 LUFS. Nothing much on the G-Bus as far as compression, but that's basically it. The last one there is just a free meter just to check my LUFS. So yeah, I'm really happy with this setup. It sounds really good. Fast and easy. If you're a drummer or if you need a lot of mic input, I strongly suggest you look at this mixer. It's really clean and efficient and very competitive price point as well. I have maxed out the 10 mics if I'm not wrong. I could still use the 11-12 stereo input as mic in if I really want to. I still have the Warm 273 2 mic preamp and the SSL 6, whichever I want to use for that input. So it could be a 12 mic input in a small package with the capability of onboard mixing and fully standalone recording. In my opinion, this is a really good package. Some of the features I like is auto gain. It's a really fast way to start you up. I still dialed in afterwards because I feel it's not super precise. It can go a bit hot in my experience, but it can get you really close. Also for my case, I mix here at home and then my drums is in a separate studio. So I record separately. I don't have any projects yet where I need to have take folders. If I do, I could bring my MacBook for that. But so far, full takes for my current projects. 1 to 2 takes straight to the SD card. No need to bring MacBook. That's super convenient in my opinion. I just got the smallest of the CQ series for my purpose. It works really well and I'm super happy with it. It's super clean and it has much better mic pre and functionality than the Zoom basic recorders for what I need. You also have Bluetooth music playback and you're able to record that into the SD card as well. So if you're doing demo, tracking, covers and what have you, it's very easy. You also have full interface mode with 6 output besides the main out. So you can have 6 different mixes with all of that 6 output. You could use this for streaming as well, fully mixed. There's a lot of function and flexibility here. I think much more than what you'll get at a similarly priced interface. I see drummers on Instagram that is using this mixer as well. You got Benny Greb and Juan Carlos Mendoza. And of course, a lot more. It really tells you that most are really happy with the performance and the sound quality of it. I know this one is really meant for live application, but just for kicks, Here is a direct comparison against the Focusrite Scarlett 8920. No particular reason, it's just the most popular brand out there. Price is pretty close, about $70 difference. But the pros here, you get 10 mics on board right away. Scarlett has 8, but that's expandable via ADAT. If you need more input, you top up another $600 US. And you get the Octoprix, which brings you to $12.50 USD and then 16 input. But if you know you're going to need more mics, I would suggest get the CQ12 from the get-go. You get 16 mic in and 8 balanced out for under 1,000 USD. I think that's pretty competitive. Mic pre, for both, I think it's similar. No winner here, I don't think. CQ is very clean. Just from my testing, of course, no extensive testing. Plus all the other things you get with the live digital mixer. So compare that to the Focusrite, you save about 250 US. Super happy with it. And of course, really clean capture from the SE mics as well. Some of the features that I like is how tidy the cables are. It goes right under the mount. Mount is lightweight and easy to place on the drums. Not at all in the way. Solid capture. I don't really have any cons to say about the SE V mic. They're really good. You're gonna see a lot more of the SE mic in this channel anyway. So moving forward, so a lot of covers and other productions. I'll be using this setup right here, SE mics with the CQ12. Most of you probably heard a lot of the features of all these gears right here. This will be just another take and sample recording for you guys who are interested to get these. I'll have links to all these in the description. If you're in Singapore, get it at AVL Direct. Let them know I sent you. Next up on this series, I'll be testing the Lauten audio mic, so watch out for that. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. See you guys in the next project.